Hello, it's your local Red Bench, here to start another reading vlog. Today is Thursday, July 12th. For the past few days, I've been listening to The Scorpio Races by Maggie Stiefvater on audiobook, and I just finished it. First of all, I highly recommend the audiobook for this one because it just really fits the tone of the story. And one of the narrators is one of my favorite narrators. She narrates the And I Darken series and the An Ember in the Ashes series. Talking about the actual story though, I'm slightly conflicted. I think I'm gonna give this one 4 stars because it really was so atmospheric in the way that a lot of Maggie Stiefvater books are. I just felt like I could really picture the world that she has built. If you don't know, this book takes place on this island that I think is in England somewhere. And every year they have this thing called the Scorpio Races where people ride these water horses that come out of the sea, and they're super dangerous and they're only on this island. Whoever wins gets a bunch of money. So the book follows 2 different characters. Sean, who has lots of experience with the Scorpio races. He's won them before. He knows really well how to handle the water horses. And then there is Puck, who has never competed in the races, never wanted to have anything to do with them because her parents were killed by these sea horse monster things, who ends up deciding to participate because of financial need. Maggie Stiefvater really does a great job of just getting you to understand what the horses mean to these characters, because Sean has a very strong connection with his water horse Core, and Puck has a very strong connection with her normal horse Dove. And the way that it's written is just so well, in the way that you just feel like you're by the sea, even though I've never seen the ocean in my life. And I don't know, there's just something so magical and atmospheric about it that I'm just like, I don't know what that was, I'm sorry, that was disgusting. But it's just one of those kind of stories where you're like, I am in this town. However, I feel like I can't give it a 5-star, even though ending the book, it does feel very like it did hit my heart in ways. But there were times during the middle portion that I would be like tuning out, and I don't know if that was my fault or the book, but there were just sections I feel that weren't that important, that should have went to focusing more on the characters, building them and building their relationships, whereas there were just parts that I didn't think were as necessary, I guess. At least I didn't pay attention to them. So I think at times there was a little too much emphasis on trying to show how dangerous like the water horses are, but it's easy to know that from the start. Overall, like I said, the atmosphere of this book was just incredible, and if you're someone that really likes those kind of books, or if you like horses, I don't know, then maybe pick this one up. And like I said, the audiobook is really great. If you like audiobooks, I recommend. I forgot to film a clip before this, but your girl's at another Imagine Dragons concert. I'm at the barricade. Yeah, bitch. Look at the moon and Venus side by side right now. Y'all are beautiful. I stan. I support. Hello. So it has been a hot minute. It is Monday, July 16th. The last time I filmed a clip, I believe, was at the concert. Just a quick update because I know nobody really cares about my concert experiences. But this was the best Imagine Dragons concert and concert period of my life. I was front row on the barricade. I was in front of Ben's side, which he's the bassist for Imagine Dragons. He has this thing where he does this little like kitty cat dance, and he loves when people in the crowd do it. And I'm pretty sure I was the only one that was over there doing it, and I had my niece's little cat ears that I borrowed, so I had the whole thing going on, and because of that we had so many moments. He was just smiling at me the whole night. He'd always come over. He threw me a pick on the very first song, and then at the end of the night I got a drumstick from Platts. It was literally checked off so many of my excuse you, Whitney. It's literally checked off so many of my Imagine Dragons like concert bucket list. Anyway, moving on to bookish things, because reading vlog. I haven't had anything to update you on because I haven't read anything since I finished the Scorpio races on Thursday. So I think I'm gonna try to pick up Hollow City, but first I need to read like a recap of the first book because it's been 6 years, I feel like, since I've read it. 5 years, I don't know, something like that. And I don't remember a damn thing, so I need to read a little recap because I really don't feel like rereading it. Well, that is July 19th. Last night I finished Hollow City by Ransom Riggs. I was very close to not finishing this series just because it's been years since I read the first one. But then a couple months ago when I went to that Tahara and Ransom signing, I needed to buy a book to get into the event. So I bought Hollow City and got it signed. So I was like, I gotta continue with the series now. And I'm so glad I did because this was fantastic. I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars. Miss Peregrine's is one of those series where it doesn't really stick with me, but in the moment it is such a good story. The world is so unique and it's so well written. I cannot get over just the plot, which is normally not what I focus on in a book. Normally I'm all about the characters, but for this series the plot is just amazing and I love it so much. The only reason I didn't give it a 5-star is because I know it's not going to stick with me, like Miss Peregrine's didn't stick with me. Also, I don't really have a connection to the characters. I am very much a person that reads for the characters, and it's not like I don't like the characters in the Miss Peregrine series. I think they're fine. I just don't feel that attachment to them, and I'm also not really sold on the romance. Hello, so today is Saturday, July 21st. I haven't finished another book, but I have started one. I started What Happened by Hillary Clinton because it came in on audiobook from my library. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's basically just her account of everything that happened during the 2016 election. Definitely been crying already. I anticipate crying more. Right now though, I am up early today. I'm about to go pick up Whitney from the airport. If you don't know, Whitney, aka Miss Witty Novels herself, one of my best friends. I love her so much, and we're meeting for the first time because she's flying to Wisconsin today and we're just gonna hang out. She's gonna sleep over. She has to leave the next morning, which is sad. We have to leave like really soon, so I'm gonna go get her. Because we're all fake fans here, so let me explain. So this book is an arc from Edelweiss that I got, and it comes out September 30th or September 8th, I think. It's by Christina Lauren, and it follows a girl named Hazel. I was about to forget her name, and then I realized it's in the title. Hi, Bonnie's Vlog.
Observe
witty novels in her natural habitat.
Stop! Don't expose me! Listen, what day is it? July 21st? I have a couple months to go before the novella, and I have to make sure it stays the same until the novella comes out. So it's for research. Wait, signed by the author? You got the signed one?
Yours wasn't?
No.
Such the sadness.
She touched this.
Yeah, she did.
She knew what she was doing when she wrote this book, and she touched it. Now if you'll excuse me, Kenji's calling.
She got a steamy night ahead of her, y'all. Hello, so it's the next day, or technically it's Monday because it's past midnight. But I took Whitney to the airport today, so she's back home in Texas now. I'm so sad, but it was so great to have her here. We pretty much just hung out the whole day. It was like one of our FaceTime sessions, but in real life, and it was so great. I just edited this vlog up to this point, and I thought I would end it here so that it doesn't get super long and I can upload it tomorrow. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. There was some fun stuff in this one. Not as much reading for a reading vlog. I'll see you guys in my next video.